Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your week ahead, September 2nd to September 8th, 2019. This is for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Capricorn, you have one card that came out that is your theme and focus in the week ahead, and yours is embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. Nice. So, this is you looking forward to the future or needing to be open about the future or being open about the future and looking forward to it. So, you're either embracing the future and with optimism and openness to that new direction, like the Fool, or there may be a need to be more open and more optimism and more optimistic and positive about the future and what the future holds for you. So let's see what you're embracing here regarding the future, Capricorn. I hope you all doing well. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Glad you could make it. So, Spirit, tell me, please, for the sign of Capricorn, what do all Capricorn need to know about, be aware of, and prepared for September 2nd to September 8th, 2019, as it has to do with embracing the future? What do all Capricorn need to know about, be aware of, and prepared for, as it has to do with their theme and focus, embracing the future, September 2nd to September 8th, 2019? Where's Capricorn in the current present energy, as it has to do with embracing the future? What is Capricorn's challenge? What is at the root cause below in the foundation for Capricorn? What is in the recent past for Capricorn? What is on Capricorn's mind that they're thinking about? What is in the future for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's likely outcome that can also act as advice? And from the bottom of the deck, what is the overall energy surrounding Capricorn that is Capricorn's focus? September 2nd to September 8th, 2019, as it has to do with embracing the future, please, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Capricorn, let's get into it and see what's up for you. Embracing the future or resisting embracing the future? So, let's get into it. Wow. Okay. Got the Fool here. Didn't I say I felt that Fool energy? It's here. Cute. So cute. So, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Five of Swords. This is your focus. So you may be focusing on how to have victory, and you could be experiencing some cost to you. You could be focusing on a confrontation or conflict or dispute or argument. You may be trying to see how to diffuse it or how to change it. Or this may be you finding yourself constantly changing your mind and needing to make a decision. But with the Five of Swords, this is challenging mental energy or challenging this situation that you're dealing with and trying to have the victory here to overcome. Underneath that is Temperance. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius or have this energy in your chart, Capricorn. But with Temperance here, this is you seeing how to do things in moderation, perhaps be patient. You may be focusing on how to calculate, do things in proper measure. This may be you focusing on how to be sensible, how to heal something, have harmony and balance, have some self-control, focusing on stability. This is you perhaps focusing on what matters most and trying to avoid any extremes. But with Temperance here, you may be focusing on how to compromise or have more cooperation, or you may be dealing with some sort of discord or frustration or clashing of interest or competition here. But this is you trying to heal something. How do you balance something that there may be a conflict or issue for you with, Capricorn? Now, where you are in the present is the Fool. And so with the Fool here, this may be you embracing that new future, that new beginning, trying to go in a new direction. Or you may be, concerned about going in a new direction here. And that may be the mental conflict that you may be experiencing within yourself or trying to come out from. But with the Fool here, this is about a new beginning, having optimism, trying to have wisdom and not be naive or oblivious, um, or irresponsible. This may be you going in a new direction with boldness, perhaps even being a little carefree. But this may be you going on a journey. Be mindful, though, whether or not you're being reckless or wasteful, or if there's some inexperience on your part with the Fool. Now, you could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius or have this energy in your chart. Your challenge is the Moon. So with the Moon as your challenge, you may be having a lot of fears, a lot of doubts, a lot of worries about this new direction or embracing the future and being positive about it and optimistic. With the Moon here, you may be concerned because, all is not revealed to you. You can't see everything. Some things are hidden to you. You may be concerned about any hidden dangers, having some uncertainty, uneasiness, or experiencing a lot of intense emotion. You might be wondering if you are deceiving yourself or if you're going to gain clarity. You may be concerned about whether or not you're able to follow your intuition or if your intuition is off. But with this Moon energy here, this is about the challenge of having clarity, the challenge of not being afraid or having fears, the challenge of not deceiving or betraying yourself or being betrayed, the challenge of your ability to follow your instincts and your intuition here. With this Moon energy, the challenge of avoiding any hidden danger or mystery, or the challenge of being able to go in a new direction even though it is a mystery and uncertain and uneasy. At the root cause is the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands, this may be you taking a stand. This may be you struggling with, challenges, facing some resistance. But with the Seven of Wands, this is you being able to have the higher ground. This is you defending yourself, fighting for what you believe in, taking action towards it. Maybe, perhaps even trying to take the path of least resistance here. But this here is facing your challenges and problems here and figuring out how to defend yourself, to fight, to take a stand, to overcome, to be on guard. Now, in the recent past, you have the Five of Wands. So with this Five of Wands, you may have been dealing with some sort of competition or struggle or strife within yourself or with others. And in the recent past, you may have taken action to see how you could change it. But you may have just struggled with whether or not you want to embrace and embark in this new forward movement towards your future. You could have struggled with having optimism about your future or being open-minded here. Or you could have had a lot of communication and conversation with others that gave you issue or resistance or challenge about you going in a new direction, about you embracing your future. And, perhaps giving you challenges about, hey, why would you do that? This is so unknown or uncertain. Or this was what you were experiencing in yourself. Now, what's on your mind is the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune, you are focusing on wanting positive changes, but you also focus on, the unexpected. You could be focusing on, being pessimistic or your destiny. You could be focusing on trying to seize opportunities, or you could be focusing on having luck. But the thing about the Wheel of Fortune here is you could experience fortune or misfortune, success or failure. So even though you may be focusing on positive changes and shifts and the unexpected and trying to seize opportunities, with the Seven of Wands, this is challenging for you. And you're trying to fight or defend. You're either trying to fight this change, or you may be trying to fight to go with that change. Now in the future, you do have the World. So with the World here, you do have some sort of success, some sort of culmination, some sort of achievement or mastery or completion here. This is you starting a new cycle and being successful at starting that new cycle, where you are able to attain embracing the future. I feel with the World here, this is you having success or seeing your future culminate in a positive way. You entering into a new phase. Now, your likely outcome is the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, this is you focusing on persevering and overcoming despite any struggles or resistance. This may be you being on guard, but with the Nine of Wands as advice, this is about being resilient, focusing on how to overcome, and being strong and not giving up. But with the Nine of Wands as your outcome, you could be experiencing some paranoia still about your future. Makes sense, because it's a little difficult to embrace the future because so much about it could be unknown, right? Or feel unknown, and which can cause uneasiness and uncomfortability. But this is you being able to start this new phase, to enter into this new chapter. And have success, because something completes. A cycle comes to an end here, full circle, and you starting a new one. And this is you being resilient towards it, or needing to be resilient towards this new start, this embrace of the future. Spirit, tell me more about the moon. Tell me more about the moon, please. The Capricorn. Thank you. So with the moon, you have the Princess of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles. Underneath that, you have the Queen of Wands. So you are fearing or having worries or doubts about whether or not you are taking confident creative action, or can you take confident creative action and achieve what you want here and go forward. With this Page of Pentacles, you may be worried about what to do, or feel like you have a lot to learn, or be concerned about what practical new approach you can take, or what will be gained, or can anything be gained. You may be concerned about if you're going to experience some sort of loss and not gaining the situation. But with this Page of Pentacles, this is about you taking a practical approach and moving towards the gain, seeing what you can do with that moon energy. And so you may be doubting what to do or what to implement here, and lacking confidence, or your confidence is taking a hit because you would prefer to have clarity in the situation. But your challenge is to gain clarity as well. How do you gain clarity in a situation so you know what to do, or implement something new here, or gain in the situation? Spirit, tell me more about the World. No, tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please, for Capricorn. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Going in this new direction is challenging for you, of course, makes sense. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands. So this is either you or someone that you're dealing with. And you have the Ace of Cups. So this is you being challenged and struggling with having the confidence to move towards a new opportunity or a new offer. Or this is around a new creative project. Or this is about your self-love. Now, this could also be around a pregnancy. But this is you trying to have confidence, trying to take creative action here, trying to follow your instincts, and you could be facing challenges with that and needing to stand your ground or needing to fight for what you want or what you believe in or what it is that you're trying to create or see the potential in something coming into fruition or starting for you. Or this Ace of Cups could be pertaining to a new love interest. And going in the future is, a problem or difficult for you to think about or consider because you don't want to be defeated and you don't want to have any loss or, something be at cost to you with this plan. Spirit, tell me more about this Five of Wands in the recent past. Tell me more about this Five of Wands for Capricorn, please. Thank you. With the Five of Wands, you have Justice. And underneath that is the Ace of Wands. So you may have struggled or faced resistance or had challenges in the recent past around how to balance or make the right decision or whether or not to take advantage of something or if you're being taken advantage of here or, whether or not the right thing will happen here or whether or not something was the right choice. You could have been dealing with the Libra, have this energy in your chart. But with that Ace of Wands, this was about what you wanted to initiate or have a new start with, or whether or not to initiate something that was going to bring in a new start for you, something fresh. And so it looks like you make that decision. You struggled with it, or you may have gotten resistance from others. You might have talked about it and mowed it over, but you finally focused on trying to come up with a decision or a choice that was best for you or that you felt balanced or that was the right thing to do here. And now you are going in this new direction. You're trying to go forward in optimism. Or something karmic is happening that has put you on this new path. Spirit, tell me more about the Fool. Thank you. With the Fool, you have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Underneath that, you have the Page of Swords. So you may have, with the Page of Swords, went into some new consideration or was focusing on how to cut something away, or there could be some communication around this. With this Page of Swords, are you gaining insight? And with this Knight of Pentacles, this is about you seeing how to get something done or how to establish something. Or this is you trying to take responsibility. You trying to be methodical and practical and take your time. Or you may have decided to go in a new direction because something may have come to a stop or something's over and it caused you to be on a new path or having to focus on a new path. But also for some of you with this Knight of Pentacles, this is about you being determined to go in that new direction. Some of you may be being stubborn or focus on, whether focus on getting some help or being of help. With this Knight of Pentacles, Spirit, tell me more about, and when I'm talking, it's like this hesitancy. There's some hesitancy here to some extent for some of you. Spirit, tell me more about the World. This may be you struggling with making changes. Some changes may be being forced upon you, or you're trying to make changes. Or this is something that's just unexpected. But change is happening. And you may be struggling with that change because you may be lacking confidence. With whatever you're dealing with here. Spirit, tell me more about the World. With the World, you have the Chariot. So this is you experiencing forward movement. You overcoming your obstacles and challenges in the future. You steering things. You being prudent. With the Chariot here, this is you having self-control. This is you having a clear focus. Gaining a sense of direction. And just going forward. Underneath that, you have the Six of Cups. So this could be concerning a soulmate, a relationship, or family. This could be concerning children, someone from the past, something from the past. Or this is just you focusing on having solutions or reconciling with this path that you're on and embracing the future. And this may be because you want to let go of the past. Spirit, tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Thank you. With the Nine of Wands, you do have the Ten of Wands. So you are determined to overcome and persevere. Underneath that, you have the Hangman. You may be feeling burdened, overwhelmed by all of this because it may be a lot of responsibility, or just because, with this Ten of Wands, he's kind of got his head down a little bit. He doesn't seem to know where he's going or can see where he's going, right? And so that could be the burden here. But you're focused on trying to persevere, even though it may be overwhelming and you're not sure where it's headed or where things will lead. Well, this is you resilient about releasing yourself from being overburdened. And with the Hangman here, this is you looking at things from a different perspective, focusing on the alternatives, gaining enlightenment, using wisdom here with the Hangman. You could be, with this energy of the Hangman, having a conviction with your decision. But this is you focusing on how to avoid being stuck or come out from being stuck or in a holding pattern. But this feels more like you are looking at the alternatives, or you gain enlightenment here. Or you gain perspective. You gain wisdom and understanding. And you're persevering. You're choosing to be resilient, to overcome. You're determined to have this new start. Even though you may be experiencing some struggles, some challenges. You may even be on guard. Because it is you're going through a lot. This is a big change. Or a big shift for you. But this is changes happening to you, whether you're causing them or this is just the universe throwing you a curveball. But know that you'll persevere and overcome here. But focus on having the victory and not being in conflict in your mind or with others. And focusing on how to win in a situation with either no cost to you or with little cost to you. Spirit, what is the guidance for Capricorn? What is the guidance for Capricorn here? I'm still feeling like this hesitancy. So you're struggling with hesitancy here. You're hesitant, but it's still happening. You're hesitant, but it's still happening. Or you're hesitant about whether or not this should happen. Spirit, what is the guidance for Capricorn? I feel like you want to know about this will. You know what? Me too. Let's just hold off on that for a second. Spirit, tell me more about the will. Tell me more about the will, please. Thank you. With the will, you have the King of Swords. Underneath that, the Hierophant. So, with the King of Swords, you're focusing on coming up with clear objectives, clear mind, making a final decision perhaps, cutting away what no longer serves you, being firm about your decision perhaps. You could be dealing with someone in authority. But with the Hierophant here, this may be something you are having faith about, or you're looking to establish or institute. Maybe you're looking to make some changes to something, to a family situation, or this is concerning family, or you're trying to gain wisdom here about how to make the changes. But also with the Hierophant here, you could be dealing with the Taurus or have this energy in your chart. You may be concerned about whether or not you have what it takes here to carry out your objectives. Or this is about you committing to something, perhaps a new job, where you're being of service, or you're going somewhere because there's a service you're going to receive, or this is about you needing to be more conservative about your living and environment. Or you could be experiencing where you're feeling rigid towards your plans and objectives and what you want to execute. But there may be changes in your foundation, or there's a need to make changes in your foundation. And so this is about you needing to move towards the future and perhaps not be so stuck in your ways or your belief system in order to do it. Or there's a change because someone in authority is cutting something out for you. And this is causing change in your situation. But this is about a plan and being logical and clear-minded towards making the changes that you may be struggling with or needing to face. And so now let's take a look, Capricorn, at what your guidance is. Spirit, what is the guidance for Capricorn September 2nd to September 8th, 2019 regarding the energies in their spread? What is the I'm about to say outcome. What is the guidance? What is the guidance for Capricorn? Just don't give up. Stay strong. Focus on how to be resilient. And deal with the burdens, or figure out how to release yourself of the burdens. Or press in and press on. What is the guidance for Capricorn September 2nd to September 8th, 2019? Show me. Thank you. Your guidance is Dewdrop Fairy. Be open to loving yourself For you are worthy of that love. Okay? You are worthy. You are worthy to embrace your future and have a positive outlook towards it, and focus on the best. But embrace your future, even though you may be on guard, even though it may be a huge change, even though you may be struggling with it or being given resistance, or you being your own resistance. You are able to move forward. You are able to steer this. You need to have control and be prudent. But there's the ability for you to have something come full circle and see the culmination of this new start, this new phase. But persevere and overcome and remain resilient. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.